Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast in English. Today we will talk about Back to the Future, a biggest franchise of the cinema, of all the history of cinema. Okay, brilliant, epic, and fantastic. There is no better way to define this trilogy. If Back to the Future is the best trilogy of the cinema, it's polemic, but I agree completely with this phrase. Okay, for me, I I I I don't know, but the best trilogy for me is definitely Back to the Future. I don't know if you have another trilogy to fight with Back to the Future. I don't know. But, okay, The Good Father, O Poderoso Chefão. But Back to the Future is epic, okay? Fantastic, okay? And brilliant too. And for me, is the best franchise, not franchise, the best trilogy of the cinema. Okay, the year is 1984. You go to the cinema with your friends, with your family to see a new movie, a new Michael J. Fox movie. And you see him going back to the past and having a thing with his mother. Yes, yes. The people had their dolls on the floor when they saw this, I think. Okay, and I really want to watch this movie on the cinema. Okay, it's impossible for me, but I need to see the expressions and the feelings of the people after this movie. Okay, because how amazing and how genius is this movie, guys. They broken the paradigms, okay, and create a new, I don't know, I don't can describe this movie because it's only and definitely genius, okay. Guys, it's amazing. This movie is so very incredible. How amazing is Back to the Future? I don't know. I don't know, because they broken the paradigms. They create the question of, not create, but they explore. How can I say? They explored the question of traveling in time. Okay, viagens no tempo, and these things. The persons, the situations of this movie so very incredible. Marty McFly, Dr. Emmett Brown, and the other persons, the mother of McFly, the father of McFly, every person, every character in this movie is amazing, is incredible. And the situation of when I describe this movie, I talk about the first movie because the first movie is the best. The other two is great, but the first is a high point in Back to the Future trilogy. When McFly returns to the past, and McFly, I like this movie because McFly was the cupid of your father and your mother. It's incredible, incredible, and they McFly, okay, almost do the things of wrong form. Okay, he almost do something that your father and your mother never know each other. McFly, doing this create a, a situation that if your mother know each other, your father, McFly never exist. and your brother and your sister too. And it's confused, but it's amazing. Okay, this question that is worked in this movie is amazing. Okay, because definitely because this. And because this movie is a high point in the history of sci-fi movies, traveling in the time movies, series. It's a great point to talking about. But the second movie is so very great too. Okay, not as the first, but I really like the second movie too because we have here the question of alternative future. Okay, and it's so very great too. But the first is better. I agree. The second is so very great too, guys. If you don't watch the first movie, you stay lost your time. Okay, but the second is okay too. If you watch the first and don't watch the second, you need to watch the second too. But I think the 30 is so very complicated because for me it is what it was so very confused. Okay, um, more than the first, but the confuse of the first is okay, is great and is brilliant. The confuse of the 30 is okay, but why the old west? Okay, do you agree with me? Do you understand me? I don't know. Okay, it's a great move too. But because I like the movies who work the question of random, okay, random things. And the third movie is very random for me. Okay, we have a train uh, that travel in the time. Dr. Emmett Brown is so more crazy than the other times. I don't know. The third movie is so very complicated, but I like the three movies. Okay, the first is the better, the second is the second better movie, and the third is the 30 best movie of Back to the Future franchise trilogy. And you, who is your favorite movie of Doctor Who? Yes, okay, Doctor Who. How is your favorite movie of Back to the Future trilogy? Comments here. I need to know your opinion. For me, it's the first, but I like the other movies too. Guys, thanks for listening to this episode. See you soon and goodbye.